Hi. I like my fancy pajamas. It's getting colder. It's not really that cold. It's only probably in the low 60s, maybe high 50s, but it changed so quickly that it's really cold, and we don't have any heat in the building this week because they're changing something. So I just feel really cold. Got out of yoga, so I was all sweaty and outside, so my hands are really cold now. Anyway, this will be the pain stream. So let's get started. Interpersonal problems will not be resolved without being confronted. However, there is a time and a way to say everything. That is from the book 30 Days to Taming Your Tongue. And I got that little book because I have no filter and I need to tame my tongue. I think I've gotten better over time. But what is it, idiom? That it's not what you say, it's how you say it is so true. And, you know, it's a never-ending project for me. Something I need to do. And that's important in relationships, right? It's hard to have a conversation. And sometimes, but the hard conversations are important. So, and I think that everything, honestly, can be resolved with proper communication. But that's what separates us, right? God bless the people who patiently endure testing. That's from the book of James 1:12. God bless the people who patiently endure testing. Yeah. God bless them. God bless us all. The invisible, from Rumi. When the invisible has become your food, you've won eternal life and death. Oh, and death has fled. When the agony of love has begun to expand your life, roses and lilacs take over the garden of your soul. That's true. You know, I think as you turn to spirit and seek answers that are outside of our human, I don't want to say human grasp, but when you, well, I don't care whether you believe it or not, right? But if you don't believe it, this is what I say to people who don't believe in the afterlife or don't believe in a higher spirit or a God or whatever you want to call it. I don't care what you call it. The universe, whatever. If believing in this thing makes me feel better, then who cares if it's true or not? Who cares? How does that affect anything? I feel better. So you could be right in your belief that there's nothing, but you're still miserable and depressed and feel like crap. So what does that get you? Oh, you're right. Good for you. So that's my take on that. But it's interesting that he writes, when the agony of love has begun to expand your life. The agony of love. It really is. I mean, it's the most beautiful thing there is in the world, but it's also, there's a balance in everything. There's a balance in the force, Luke. Love, pain, like that little yin and yang symbol. Misery and joy, from Rumi. Misery and joy have the same shape in this world. You may call the rose an open heart or a broken heart. Oh. That's a good one. It's so true. Misery and joy has, right? There's two sides to every coin. There's balance. Balance in the universe. If you didn't have misery, how would you know joy? If you only had joy, it wouldn't be joy. The rest of these three don't have references. So here we go. Happiness is a choice. Things don't equal happiness. Oh, things don't equal happiness. So like, you know, if you buy a car, you get excited for a little while, and then after a while it's just your car. And then, so it's not giving you happiness. It's just diverting your attention for a while. Helping others, doing good, sharing love, increasing joy, these are happiness. Straightforward. Mind-altering substances are forms of escape that people use to get away from themselves because they don't like themselves or their lives and they are not happy, no matter how happy they might look. Oh, and examples. Elvis Presley and Princess Diana. I mean, a lot of famous people, right? I don't know that Princess Diana did any mind-altering substances, but, you know, for a lot of her time, she wasn't very happy. She was a princess. It's just so tragic, you know? So you can't really compare yourself to others because no matter how much they have, how great their life seems to be, it can be terribly, terribly miserable. So who cares? None of that stuff is worth anything. What's the most important thing is your happiness. I mean, there's nothing better than that. If you have something bad to say, don't say it. This does not mean do not say anything that is not positive. Try to look at everything from a positive angle, however. Saying difficult things which need to be said is a positive thing because it makes the issue clear to people so that it may be resolved. Glossing over issues or avoiding them in the name of positivity is not only deceptive, but ultimately has a very negative result on all parties involved. I think that's definitely true. You know, authentic, honest communication is the key. Everything is not all rainbows and roses, and the positive move is to get issues out on the table so you can work through them. And then you're past them, and then they're over. But if you don't get past them, then they're constantly on your mind, and then they bring down your vibration, and then you either wither on the vine or you blow up, and that's never good. So, okay, those are quotes for today. I hope you enjoyed them. Peace out. Have a good night.